I keep saying that real fitness is a long-term concept. And with anything long-term, the key word is balance. And that's what cheat days and cheat meals are about. It's all about bringing that balance into your otherwise fit lifestyle. And that's what we're going to be talking about today. If you're in the process of losing weight, I'm sure you're following a diet. Hopefully you're following the diet I put out. It's a free and written diet plan called the BB Summer Weight Loss Challenge. Make sure you check it out. But even in that video, I spoke about how important cheat days are. Cheat days are crucial if you want to diet in the long term. Remember, a good diet is something you can follow for the rest of your life, not a crash diet that you follow for just a month or a month and a half and then give up. And when it comes to long-term dieting, my personal opinion, because I'm a foodie, is that cheat days are kind of like the end goal of the week for me. I'm like, okay, eat clean now and look forward to that awesome meal you're gonna have on Sunday. That's how I look at it, and that's how I feel everyone should look at it. Now, cheating on your diet is basically a day where you have a higher carb intake or a higher calorie intake or both. And there's a scientific reason as to why you need it while you're dieting and trying to lose weight. But today's video is not really about the science of a cheat meal or a cheat day. It's more about how to go about cheating without getting fat, how to maintain your weight and have fun when it comes to food. Now, to understand the concepts in today's video better, you need to understand caloric intake first. Now, your weight gain or weight loss primarily is decided by how many calories you consume in the entire day. So, every single thing you're eating has calories. You add them up, and if they're below your maintenance calorie level, which is unique to everyone, by the way, you'll end up losing weight. But remember, when it comes to weight loss and fitness, we don't consider the daily caloric intake. We consider the average weekly caloric intake. So let me explain this better with an example. Now suppose your maintenance calories are 2000 per day. So your aim is to stay below 2000 ideally every day. But obviously that's not possible. That's why we take the average of the week. Now for a week you have 7 days where you'll have 7 different sets of calories. So the average of all those 7 sets should be below 2000 and you'll end up losing weight. And now that we're done with the concepts, let's talk about a few practical tips when it comes to cheating on your diet. Tip number 1. Cheat meals are better than cheat days. Ideally, take 2 cheat meals in a week instead of taking one entire day of cheating. Again, this boils down to the concept of calories. Now, say on a cheat day, you end up having a really fancy lunch and dinner. What's happening is that you're going way over your caloric intake for the day, which also increases your average caloric intake a lot. But when it comes to the concept of cheat meals, I'm going to give you my own example to help you understand better. So I generally cheat on Wednesdays and on Sundays. I cheat only for lunch, and then I make sure all the other meals in my entire day are low on carbs and are low on fat. This way I'm saving up on my carb macros for the day and I'm lowering my overall calories for that particular day. And that's the key when it comes to losing weight. You always want to keep your calories super low. So even if your cheat meal is carb heavy and super dense when it comes to calories, you can actually make up for it in that day's dinner or in that day's breakfast by lowering your entire caloric intake. Tip number 2, the timing of your cheat meal. Now again, I personally feel from my own experience that this is a super crucial aspect. Now I've seen that a lot of people try taking cheat meals for dinner. You need to keep in mind that you're trying to lose weight. And you also need to know that as the day passes, after sunset, your body's ability to utilize carbs for energy reduces. So unless your cheat meal is just protein and fat, try keeping it before nighttime in the day, ideally for lunch. And what will take it even further is if you keep your cheat meal after a workout. Remember, after a workout, your body's biology is made to utilize food for energy. It's also that one time in the day where sugar is okay for your body. So make sure you keep cheat meals only after a workout and ideally in the day. Tip number 3. Cushioning your cheat meals. Now you remember the average weekly calorie theory? This is where it applies the most. So suppose your cheat day or your cheat meal is on a Wednesday. You take Tuesday and Thursday and make sure that those 2 days you go way below your maintenance calories. So basically eat super clean on the rest of your cheat day and around the cheat day on the 2 days surrounding it. So these are your calories on Tuesday, these are your calories on Wednesday, and these are your calories on Thursday. Your average will be somewhere here. That's what you need to keep in mind. And the final tip when it comes to cheating is to still avoid or minimize sugar. Remember, sugar spikes your insulin like nothing else, and that's what primarily causes fat deposition in your body. Okay, now if you have like the biggest sweet tooth in the world and you're still not convinced by all this content I'm putting out, The rule of thumb is to always keep desserts after a workout. So if you are going to have a dessert, if you just can't help yourself, like if it's someone's birthday, then only keep that dessert cheat meal after a workout and don't keep it with your regular cheat meal. So if your cheat meal's for lunch, I'd ideally say do the cheat meal, go for a workout, and when you come back, the first thing you have is a small portion of dessert. Don't overdo it. Remember, dessert is your biggest enemy if you're trying to lose weight. Hey guys, so that was the video for today. But if you intend on drinking alcohol on your cheat days or with your cheat meals, make sure you go check out my video on alcohol and weight loss. It's basically just a few tips to stay lean but also enjoy your drinks. Either way, until next time, if you want to follow my personal fitness journey, follow me on these handles and make sure you like my Facebook page as well. Until next time guys, from BeerBiceps, see you.